ASMR with the bear. I'm the bear. It's nice to see you again. Hope you're having a good day. Today I thought we would talk TV. I am a major TV fan. If you wanted to kill me, all you'd have to do is take away my TV, my internet, and my cable. I'd die of boredom. Seriously. Being a child of the 60s and 70s, yes, I know, that makes me ancient. But I love a lot of the old classic shows that you see on TV Land and Retro TV and Ion TV. They were shows that did not rely on sex, violence, special effects, bad language, and sexual innuendo to entertain. But there was a world without the internet, and it was a little bit slower and a little less complicated. I'm not saying I don't like a lot of the shows that are on TV nowadays. Well, actually, I don't like a lot of them, but I do like a lot of them too, so this afternoon I thought we would play TV Critic. It's a job that anybody can do because it takes no talent. Everybody has an opinion, and that's all critics do is give their opinions of books, TVs, movies, whatever. If I weren't addicted to having a 65-inch TV and Netflix and the internet and having a cell phone in my hand every waking minute of every day, I'd like to live in the days of I Love Lucy. I love Lucy. I love the show. It's a classic. I still watch it whenever I can. It was pure, light-hearted entertainment. You know, the world was a nicer place, a better place back then. One thing I note is that back then, everybody was attractive, even if they were dog ugly. Because women were feminine and attractive. I realize in today's society, those two words are four-letter words to the average woman on the street. But it's true. Women did their hair, had their hair done. They wore makeup, they wore dresses. The men wore suits and ties and hats and always had freshly polished shoes. It was just a different time. I think a better time. Especially considering the present day. We have taken casual to an extreme. Most people on the streets dress like rejects from Goodwill. Go and check out a website called peopleofwalmart.com if you don't believe me. Trust me, the sites you'll see on there will make you gag. But I digress. As far as classic TV shows go, I Love Lucy is my favorite. I would definitely give that 5 bear paws. I have to admit, I've also become a big fan of reality shows. My all-time favorite is Big Brother. I would even consider going on Big Brother. It's one of the few reality shows I would actually go on. I anxiously await its premiere every spring, summer. And I never miss an episode. DVRs are the greatest invention since white bread. It's true. And they always have an old house guest, and they always have a gay house guest. Hey, I'm old and gay. They could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And I would love to spend my summer scheming, lying, cheating, and backstabbing. It would be like being in a live soap opera. Of course, I'd probably be the first house guest evicted. What do you think? So as far as reality shows go, I would give Big Brother 5 bear paws. Definitely. Another favorite of mine is Survivor. I love it. I never miss it. It's basically Gilligan's Island and Big Brother rolled into one. But I would never even remotely consider going on that show. I hate bugs and snakes and spiders and other creepy crawlies. So I would quit the show the first time I saw some horrible creature slithering in my direction. B, I could not stand being dirty all the time. After a while, their clothes become rags and they smell from lack of proper hygiene. That's just gross. C, I'm not sleeping outside on a bamboo bed in the cold and the rain, being eaten alive by insects. Not gonna happen. And D, I'm not eating the nasty stuff they eat. No way, Jose. If there's no Burger King or McDonald's around, I'm taking my toys and going home. Seriously. So Survivor would definitely be out of the picture. But it is on my TV all the time, and I enjoy it. So Survivor would get 5 bear paws as well. Next up in the reality category is The Amazing Race. I would consider going on The Amazing Race. But they do visit a few countries that I have no interest whatsoever in visiting. Places like India that are dirty and smelly, and I just can't imagine being someplace where you have cows and monkeys running all over the city streets. I mean, no, not my cup of tea. And they also do some challenges that I would refuse to do. Those would be the challenges that I'd make my partner James do. But all in all, I think it would be an awesome experience. I never miss an episode. Again, thanks to whoever invented the DVR. And I always cheer on the teams that I like. As for the teams I hate, well, I kind of hope they fall off a cliff or get eaten by an alligator or just simply get lost and come in last and get booted. So The Amazing Race in my book would get 5 bear paws. Now onto the opposite end of the spectrum. Shows that would get 1 bear paw or less because I hate them. One of those shows in that category is Redneck Island. This is a redneck version of Big Brother, but it's located in the South and all the house guests are from the South. To me, this show is offensive, and it's an insult to anyone who lives in or was born in the South. Stone Cold Steve Austin hosts the show, and other than the challenges they throw in here and there, the show is basically about getting drunk and being obnoxious, getting laid, being rowdy and offensive. The women are all bimbos. The guys are all brawn and no brains. It's really a bad show. Bad show. So I would give it maybe half a bear paw. And that's being generous. Another show that I think comes in at the bottom of the barrel, not even scoring 1 bear paw, is Keeping Up with the Kardashians. This is the ultimate form of trash TV. Who the hell are the Kardashians anyway? Who did they sleep with to get this show? Oh, well, silly question. They all have the morals of an alley cat, so who knows? And why does anyone watch it? It's beyond me. You know, it's all about, it focuses on the personal and professional lives of the Kardashian Jenner family. Its premise was originated with Ryan Seacrest. Well, that answers a lot of questions right there. Oh, the series focuses on sisters Kim, Courtney, and Khloe. It additionally places emphasis on their brother Rob, their mother Chris, their stepfather/stepmother Bruce Jenner, and their half-sisters Kendall and Kylie. This family is a bunch of deviants. Kris Jenner's a greedy, opportunistic bitch. Her daughters are all sluts. None of these people have a lick of talent, and her husband, Bruce, or ex-husband, whatever he is now transforming into her best girlfriend. Mind you, a decidedly ugly girlfriend at that. I watched this show once. It was nauseating. Never again. Another show that gets 5 bear paws is Deadliest Catch. I have no idea why I love this show. I would never work on a ship in the ocean, and I would cut my hand off before I would touch one of those horrible crabs they catch. But it's a show I never miss. Go figure. Personally, I hate fishing of any kind. You couldn't pay me to put a worm on a hook or touch a fish. The last time I went fishing, I was probably 14 or 15. And my dad dragged me out fishing and said that he would put the worm on the hook and he would take the fish off the line if I caught something. Well, he lied. We got out there and I caught one. And he said, "Well, young man, there's no time like the present for you to learn." Well, I promptly threw the fish and his expensive rod and reel back out into the middle of the lake, crossed my arms and said, "I told you I wasn't touching that thing." He was so mad. But it was the last time he ever dragged me out fishing, so it was worth it. Anyway, back to the Deadliest Catch. The Aleutian Island port of Dutch Harbor, Alaska, is the base of operations for the fishing fleet, including the ships the Northwestern, the Wizard, the Time Bandit, the Cornelia Marie, to name a few. And these guys work under some of the most ungodly conditions. It's freezing cold. They're wet all the time. Huge waves crashing over the ship. Not me. Nope. I prefer to keep my feet on dry land. Thank you very much. Another similar show that I really like is Ice Road Truckers. And these truckers, they're as crazy as the fishermen on Deadliest Catch. I wouldn't do their job either. I mean, they're at the top of the world in the coldest weather imaginable, on the worst roads imaginable, driving these great big huge 18-wheelers. I mean, I have on numerous occasions thought that driving a semi-truck would be an awesome career, but I couldn't do it. I might be able to do it out on the open road, out on the open freeway, but not in town. On narrow, congested streets, having to navigate alleys and loading docks. Oh no, I'd take out telephone poles, pedestrians. I'd run over cars. I'd crash into buildings. It would not be a pretty sight, let me tell you. And that would be just on clear, dry roads. Not a chance in hell I would drive in those hills and curves and ice roads in a 18-wheeler that weighs I don't know how many tons, and the ice is cracking and snapping and popping underneath their wheels. Not a chance. No way. But I do enjoy watching it. Watching Lisa and Alex and Daryl navigate their way through the frozen north. As for Hugh Rowland, well, I'd like to see him crash through the ice. But I definitely would give Ice Road Truckers 5 bear paws. It's a great show. Now, on to, without a doubt, the trashiest reality show on TV. Here comes Honey Boo Boo. Oh my God. Where the hell did this show come from? And how the hell did this white trash family get their own TV show? I will never know. Hey, I want my own TV show. Yeah. Let's have a reality show called Gay Bear Republican. It couldn't be any worse than this. Oh, this show is awful. It's offensive, it's outrageous, it's a horror story posing as a reality show. Fortunately, the show was canceled after Mama June decided to start dating a convicted sex offender, one that had already previously molested one of her daughters. Gee, what a surprise. I mean, the moral fiber of this woman is virtually non-existent. I heard that after the show is canceled, she and Papa Bear, or Sugar Bear, or whatever the hell he was called, were offered $1 million to star in a porn movie. What a nauseating thought that is. God, can you imagine? Oh, yuck. I'm not interested. Thank you very much. And other shows at the bottom of my list are all the Real Housewives of Anywhere. I hate those shows. They're awful. They're trashy. They're basically a train wreck. I guess that's why people watch it. People like to watch train wrecks. I don't know. But I would never watch them. I have watched them once or twice, and it was just an hour's worth of time in my life that I'll never get back. Oh. Well, this was fun. I had fun anyway. You may be bored to death. You may be sound asleep. Or you may have already clicked me off. Who knows? But I'm going to bring this to a close for now and let you get back to your day. Take care. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.